Do I smell? Yes. Do I look cute? Acceptable. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Taya and this is Sawaru, my desert core island in Animal Crossing New Horizons, and today we are talking about villager homes. This is already old news, but just bear with me for any of the new folks that are joining our community. I appreciate you. I see you and I welcome you. So now that we, for a long time already, have had the ability to redecorate our villager homes thanks to the Happy Home Paradise DLC, once you get to 30 homes, you can now redecorate your own villager houses, exteriors, and interiors. Today, I'm going to be redesigning almost all of the houses on this island. I have an empty plot, and I have one villager whose house has already been redecorated, but I will show you what I did for Boris a little bit later on. If you have any ideas for villager homes or things that you like to do when you're redecorating your villager homes, please leave them below in the comments so that we can all get some inspiration, get some more ideas, because there's always another island, there's always another theme to explore, and that's what we love about Animal Crossing. So let's get into it. So if you've never done this process before, it's pretty simple. You just go to Tom, you say you want to talk about homes and you want to talk about resident homes, and then it'll give you the option to choose what villager's home you want to take care of. I chose Savannah first because I thought it would be easy, ended up being pretty difficult. This is how her house started out, and I ended up making it a little bit more like this. I really like how it came together. I like the blue wreath to kind of mimic the little blue that she's got in her ears. It's very like bright and happy and yellow. Her house was also the base normal villager house, so I got rid of that, and here's what the final look was like. I tried to keep the palette pretty neutral. I was thinking that I wouldn't put plumbing in anybody's houses, but I had this idea to do a little bathroom nook for Savannah, and I kind of really love the way that it turned out, so there's plumbing on Sawaru. That's a new addition. I also gave her like a little get ready with me area that I think is really cute at the front of her house here. Pretty minimal in the front half. I just tried to keep it like the walkway clear so she can like pace back and forth as villagers do. I don't think that she will ever come back here, but it would be cute, and she can definitely do that. Come back here and like be at her kitchen space and everything like that. So that's cute.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Tom. Am I tiring you out?
All right, on to the next one. This time we went with Roswell's house, and here is what his house looked like before. I didn't actually grab a shot of it myself, but this is what it's looking like now after I redesigned it a little bit. I think it's a lot more desert and a lot more like interesting and less plain. His interior, however, was very interesting, so I decided to keep a lot of these elements intact. I love that it's a fish fry. I just want it to be a little bit more elevated and feel a little bit more like a desert and less just like a backyard. I am so happy that I was able to keep some of his lore that was existing in his house before changing it over. I kept actually a lot of the integrity from his base house. I made his house into a sort of tent to facilitate his little like food operation here. So I kept the two seating areas, but I removed one of the stools from one of them. Hair on my lip. And then I just gave him like very transportable furniture. So his bed is a cot with a little lantern beside it, which I thought was fun. It's like he could get up at any point and just be like a nomad and move somewhere else and set up this whole operation with his tent. And it's all like collapsible, kind of nothing hanging on the walls, only some simple lanterns. And I did add that little sign also hanging from the ceiling. This is also an example of a house where I did not like include a bathroom and all of that. I don't think it's always necessary to like include a bathroom and try to fit everything into every villager's house. They can go outside. They're animals. Can you imagine? Okay, hold up.
Hold up.
Can you imagine if that was one of the things you had to do for your Animal Crossing villagers? Like if you just saw a little poop on the ground, it was just like weeds, but you had to like have a little litter sifter and like pick up your villagers' poops. Yes, they wear shirts. Yes, they read books and like can talk. But what if they also needed you to pick up after them? Just thoughts.
These are just Taya's thoughts. Yeah.
Taya's thoughts. Yeah. On to the next one. I honestly don't know how we come back from that conversation, but it's time to do Coco's house. And the lore behind Coco is that she is like the mysterious woman out in the woods, out in the wilderness woman. And her house honestly isn't that far off from what it ended up being in the end. I just desaturated it a little bit and put a little colorful wreath on her door because around her area kind of has that vibe. The inside of her house, I actually really like the base interior, so I just ended up moving around some items and enhancing what she already had. I think this is my favorite so far of today. I decided to leave it all very open concept. Like, I picture her as she's at the very back of the island. She's just doing her own thing. This is her cozy little retreat zone. She's got a lot of gyroids in here because like she is a gyroid. But I just think it's so nice and like homey. And also I removed all the windows from the space so that it's very like dark in here. It feels like a little cozy nook for you to just do your thing in. And I think that this is perfect for her. Like the stone elements and then these cloth elements. She's still got a hay bed, which I think is really funny. I am super happy with how Coco's house turned out.
On to the next one.
Next up on our to-do list of villagers that we needed to complete was Clay. And Clay unfortunately was sick that day. So it was on me as the resident rep of Sawaru to bustle over to Nook's Cranny, grab some medicine from these two little raccoon boys who are enslaved in this shop for the rest of their lives, and go over to Clay and give him his medicine. Do I plan on Clay being the medicine doctor of this island? Absolutely. The fact that he was sick when it came time to do his house is pretty hilarious. The dude recovered very quickly at lightning speed. He was ready to go. He was here for it. It sounded so good in his ears, and we're happy for him. And this time around, we're starting with the interior, which I actually kept pretty intact. And here is Clay's house. Am I even done this house right now? I didn't do any wall items. I just got excited. Did I just turn on my camera because I was like, oh my god, I'm done. I love it. I'm not done. 1 second. Unacceptable! All right, now I am done. So I put some vines on the ceiling and I did add some wall decor on this left wall, just a little clock and a coconut hanger, and a little gallery on this side as well. I also covered the entire ceiling of the bathroom area in vines as well, just to give it a little bit of like a cozy vibe. He does have a little bathroom back there, and I did give him I kept in a lot of the items that he had originally in his house. I was gonna give him a full-on kitchen, but he's kind of like the potion master alchemist on the island right now. So I just wanted him to have like an area to like make his potions, and maybe he cooks over like this open fire. This is where he does all his potion craft. I also really want to play that game very much. So yeah, this is little sweet baby Clay's house, and I think it's perfect for him. I think it has that rustic vibe and really just accentuating the best parts of his existing house already. On to the next. So just to keep things fair, I decided to go boy, girl, boy, girl, boy, girl as much as possible. So we decided to do Bubbles next. And she is super cute. I've been loving her on this island. Have I gifted her any new clothing? Absolutely not. This is what her house started out like. It's very basic. And so I kind of leveled it up to a desert, and then also just gave it a little bit of flair, a little bit of pep with that lily wreath. And on the inside, her house is a basketball disaster. So I knew 100% this does not suit our girl. This does not feel desert, nor does this feel peppy or cool. Maybe a little peppy, but like, this isn't her. Let's level it up. We have another villager house ready, and yes, I look a little janky, but hopefully I sound a little better. I'm on my new computer, yay! Yeah, this is what we did for Bubbles. I love the purple and red. Maybe I was inspired by my own concerning things going on right now. I love how Bubbles has like this orange, but then she also has like this purple dress situation. So I kind of went with like deep, rich wood and dark tones of wood, but also some light orangey, beigey accents and little touches of red, like the bedspread, the kettle, that flower in the front. Tried to pull out some red touches to maybe offset the purple, make it a little more dynamic, make it a little more interesting. Is it exactly like a desert house? Not particularly. It's a completely different vibe than the house that she had before, which was like basketball for no reason. This I think is more peppy, classic peppy villager, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. And on to the next one. Moving right along to Leonardo's house, and his house started out like this, which is honestly fine, but not really desert and not really like perfect, you know? So we went with this, which is actually quite feminine feeling, but I think he's got that flair. I wanted a little pink to match the pink inside of his ears. We went with yellow. It made sense in my brain. His house is garbage. I get it, but like, why is the whole left bottom corner like completely empty? He's got a lot of stuff, but like not a lot going on. So adios, amigo. So we have another villager home, and it's Leonardo. I'm surprised at how this home turned out. I think I'm losing the plot of desert just a little bit, but I honestly do not care. He feels like a hippie. He feels like a guy who's like living his own fresh and funky, slightly 70s, slightly trapped somewhere. I don't know where he's trapped, but he's trapped. Actually he is trapped because he can't get out of there, and I don't really like that. He is no longer trapped, but it is some kind of a vibe. Definitely like hot weather vibe. Like I feel jungle vibes more than I feel desert vibes, but honestly, I'm here for the colors. I actually did this layout based on a layout that I did for Gabby on my retirement forest island. And I gave her the kitchen in the back right corner, and then I gave her like that box seating, little seating area. And every time I go into her house, I love it. And it's giving the same feeling. Is it a little bit Portuguese flag? Kinda. But I love it. On to the next one. And next, it's Elvis. Elvis, you are up. Come to the stand. It's your moment to shine. Mr. RBF himself. And I'm here to support you, dude. I'm here for you. His house is basic AF besides the gold door. We kept the gold door, but we made it a lot more dramatic. Outside of his house has a lot of red accents, so we kind of mirrored that on the inside at the end here. But his house had a lot of good bone structure, so we actually ended up keeping up with most of the things that are in here.
Here we have another villager house.
So this is going to be Elvis's house. He looks really happy about it, as per usual. Thanks, Elvis. I'm so glad that you're here and that you're enjoying your house. Dare I say that I am hitting my stride? I think a little bit. After doing so many already, I think something is starting to happen. So help me. I walk into his house, I see his house like this, I'm happy. And I gave him a little seating area, a little throne room, because I thought that would suit him pretty well. And then a little bedroom moment. And yes, I did use the exact same bedspread that I used in Leonardo's house, but can you help me? That's freaking cute bedspread. Are you kidding me? I love it. It's moody, it's dramatic, it's like maximalist, and I think it's perfectly Elvis. Is that all the villagers? Oh. On to the next one. And I completely forgot to keep recording to show you the villager little intro thing. but it's Flo, and I know Flo is not going to be on this island, staying on this island, so I gave her the treatment that she deserves. Here's another finished house, everyone. This is Flo's house because she's garbage and she needs to leave. I don't hate Flo, but like I hate how she's sticking around. So I thought I'd give her a
Decrepit trash heap.
no bed, no bathroom, couple of snacks. These aren't really chips. They're actually like mind control crackers. These crackers actually have mind control. So when she eats them, she'll only be able to think, man, I want to get out of this hellscape. Because it is a hellscape when you're here, okay, girl? It's nothing to do with the place that you're in. It's because you don't belong here.
This is a desert. Get it through your little skull.
Okay, no hard feelings, but I hate you. Not joking. Bye.
So we have done Savannah, Roswell, Clay, Elvis, Leonardo, Coco, and Bubbles' house, and we even did Flo's house. Now we just have to check out Boris's house, and actually he has the same flooring that we had for Elvis's house, but I think it works really well for his place. Just pretty simple. Gave him a little place to wallow because he is a pig, of course, so he's got to have that. He is a smuggler on this island, so I did give him a little desk that he can use to like write nefarious letters wherever he would like. And I gave him a little kitchen area and a little bath, like I said, and a bed. And I realized that I used this bed a lot of times on this island now that I'm looking back at it. But I really like the way that Boris's house turned out as well. So that is gonna do it for today and redoing my villager houses. If you like this build, this was a build that we did on stream the other day. My little desert caravan where the hippies are coming together. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did like it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you have not already subscribed to the channel. And also, if you're still here watching the video, my God, thank you. You're the best. And if you wanna leave a little diva vibes for future hunts on this channel, maybe by the time this video is going out, I've already found Diva, and if so, Diva Vibes is even more welcome because girl needs to show up and stop
Twisting my heart up like a pretzel?
But until the next time, stay fresh, stay funky, stay bilked up, baby. We'll see you later. Bye.